And right now we want to get some breaking news. A fire at a tire shop in South LA, and those are some intense flames you're seeing right now.
Yeah, truly intense right there. SkyCal live over the scene. You can see this is happening on Avalon and Florence. Firefighters say no other buildings are exposed. It's hard to make out what that building looks like, but you can definitely make out those flames there, Gio, and the amount of firefighters now gathered in this intersection. You can see that tire shop does sit at an intersection here. You see the Shell just across the street and plenty of traffic, but luckily we're hearing that none of these nearby structures are threatened, which is great to hear because these flames are raging right now.
And in terms of traffic right now, you saw it there in the initially zoomed out view from SkyCal, diverting some of that traffic off toward the left. So it doesn't look like anybody is really in that area right now to be worried about. But you see the intense flames and the significant response as well as crews establish that perimeter and attack these flames because they are incredibly active. But know that this is going to be going on for at least a little while, especially in terms of traffic. If you're in that area or plan to go down to that area, it's probably best to avoid it right now.
Yeah, and when we talk about a tire shop, think about all the things inside there, the tools, what they have there to fix tires, as well as plenty of actual tires. So this fire does have a lot to burn through there. You could see what looks to be maybe like, it looks like rows of tires here, you know, that was inside this tire shop. Now just fully engulfed from these flames.
And on top of that, too, you mentioned it for everything that's there. Obviously, tire shop means tires, and tires do ignite, or they catch fire. Once they catch fire, they can burn incredibly rapidly. So that's probably what intensified these flames really quickly, as you see the string of water there, as multiple streams as crews try and get this under control.
My only concern here right now would be all these power lines that run just right near this building. You can see one that's right next to where those flames are. So that could be a concern for firefighters. But again, you can see firefighters are on scene here, South LA, as they are battling a tire shop fire.
And we'll keep. And now at 9, breaking news, crews making progress fighting a fire at a tire shop in South LA. This is happening on Avalon and Florence.
Just a few minutes ago, we saw those flames shooting through the roof there. Firefighters say no other buildings are exposed. And you can take a look at that. Okay, we do want to get to LA Fire Department Public Information Officer Margaret Stewart on the phone with us. Hi, Margaret, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. Can you tell us, what can you tell us right now? What do we know about this fire happening at this tire shop here in South LA?
We received a call just after 8:30 this evening for a reported structure fire. As your viewers can see, there was heavy fire showing from a standalone tire shop. The building's just under 1,400 square feet. We went into the defensive mode because it was already well involved in fire. Fortunately, there are no other buildings exposed. There's a big parking lot and some outdoor storage next to it. So the crews have contained it to that building. They are nearing knockdown, but it has not been officially declared yet. And there have been no injuries reported.
That's certainly some good news. And Margaret, one more thing is obviously with a response like this, we saw from our chopper earlier, traffic is significantly going to be affected. For anyone who is either listening or perhaps planning on heading out, typically how long would a situation like this take to get fully under control and then traffic to kind of go back to normal?
Well, the overhaul on this is probably going to take some time because there's a large storage area with tires, and so they're going to have to, once we declare the initial knockdown, there's still an overhaul process that it could take, maybe 2 hours or so, but it could take longer once they are able to get in there and see how much smoldering pockets do we need to move debris around in order to, fully extinguish everything. So it's hard to say definitively. There will certainly be some resources released, but the Florence-Avalon intersection is likely to be impacted for the next couple hours.
Margaret, thank you so much for your time and for that quick update there. Again, you're looking at a tire shop fire in South LA. Firefighters quickly getting a handle on it. Margaret Stewart on the phone with us with LA Fire Department. Thank you again.